Hello, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. Today we're doing a reading for December, so we're checking your main energies for the month. So we're checking what's your main theme, what you're leaving behind, and what are you to embrace in December. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. So I suggest that you look at your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a better overview, more holistic view of what could come up for your month. Okay, of course, if you'd like a private reading, description box below and the first comment pinned there for you with my sale that I'm extending from the Black Friday for you. So take advantage of that. But let's get started here. Thank you so much. And I'll just ask you to leave me a thumbs up there. It helps me greatly with my reading. Okay, so starting here for the main theme, we have the Knight of Pentacles. We'll take two more. We'll be taking three cards for at least three cards. Three of Cups and the Two of Swords. Very nice. Now, what are you leaving behind? What is Cancer leaving behind for the month of December? Okay, so we have Chariot. This is your card. Yes. The Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Okay, now what are you embracing? Cancer, what is Cancer embracing for the month of December? Strength, the Tower in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. Beautiful. Okay, so let's start. Before we start, just clarifying here. Okay, let's look a little bit better into this card. So we start here, very first card with the Knight of Pentacles. So this gives me that during December, you're about making plans for the future. This is not just making any plan. This is a plan for the long term, okay? These are plans of what do you want to achieve in your life? Who do you want to be surrounded by? Okay, we are talking about new people. We are talking about um, connections, friends, all of that that could be coming up into your life for this month. So the main theme here, it's about connecting very strong with your roots, I'm feeling. Now, roots doesn't have to be just about your biological family, but it could be the people that you associate as family. Okay, this could be new friends coming up or your friends, and just acknowledging to them how much they mean to you. Okay, this is being asked for you as well to open your heart. Okay, Two of Pentacles is just focusing too much about me and the other. Okay, me and the others and other people, where I see a lot of this life review that it happens for a lot of people, so it could be happening to you as well. How am I seen by others as well? Feels very strong. Do they understand how much they mean to me? Do I have to show it in a different way? Am I showing myself exactly as I want to be seen, or am I showing a version of me that it's not so um, open? Okay, because she's very closed off, her eyes are closed, her heart is closed there, so there's a lot of things that it's closed there. So there's a strong sense here that I need to look into, to look into what am I bringing here. Okay, but let's clarify these cards here for you. Let's see what else it comes up for you. Okay, it feels very gentle. This energy feels very gentle for December. Now, for the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Fool. Yes, a brand new beginning. We're just talking about this is something for the long term. So you might start here planning. Maybe some of you are planning to buy a land and build a new home there. So this could be something for you. Okay. Now for the Three of Cups, we do have the Seven of Swords. So as I said, you are checking who is in your circle and who is not. Okay. Again, that life review, that thing about because I see you. Yes, Cancer is a very emotional sign. You tap into the emotion, but it's through the emotions that you see the true self of people. So you tap into your energy and see, how do I feel about this or that, okay? Because I could see that you could start while doing that life review side, I see you understanding actually that attitude from that person wasn't the kindest. So, you start putting boundaries, also talking about boundaries here. Okay, this is also about Saturn going direct as well. Now, for the Two of Swords, we have the Moon and the Page of Wands. Again, connect the Moon card with you as well because you're ruled by the Moon, right? So there's a lot of your energy here for December as well. And with this Page of Wands as well, with the two, we're talking about moving forward. Even when I'm uncertain about something, I'm going to move forward because it feels right to me. Page of Wands, something feels right to me. There's a new version of me that wants to come out. It feels right to me. So I'm going to move forward. And that's what's the main theme is coming up here. Like I said about this life review and all of that. You have two major arcana here just to start here in the first row here. So definitely, yes, we are talking about you moving forward. We are talking about you um, checking with yourself and even looking back. Okay, this is looking back. That Seven of Swords is giving me the sense of looking back, and even the Three of Cups, looking back in the last 2 to 3 months. Okay, everything that happened, maybe since the summer or something like that. You're tapping into trying to understand, you know, what happened. That could have been a new stage, a new cycle in your life, and you're tapping to it's when you start a business or something after 2 3 months you go and do a review. So I kind of feel like that, but I feel this more in terms of your life in general, more in a personal perspective, not so much in a career, but it could be in a career as well. Okay, it could be because this is a general reading. Okay, now when we move into, otherwise you wouldn't be standing here at all reading. When we move into what are you leaving behind, or what you should be leaving behind, we're talking about Chariot. So Chariot could be talking about a different way of thinking. Okay, we're asking you here, leave behind um, the need to do everything on your own because he's alone, right? And the Chariot talks about leadership and you doing stuff alone. Now I have 3 cards here that talks about single. So the Chariot is single, the Nine of Pentacles is single, the Ace is single. Okay, so we are asking you to leave behind the need to do everything on your own. Leave behind the need that everything needs to be done. You can't trust people. You can't, right? We're here, main thing about love and connections, right? Connection help us to evolve and expand, and it's through connections, through relationships, through all of that relationships that we have. So what is the need for you to leave behind? You don't have to do everything on your own. You have people that can help you, okay? And they can feel when you need help, but you need to start talking up, okay? You don't have to do everything on your own. Again, I just feel like in the first one, Chariot, I just feel like I mentioned everything here. Your single life could be ending if you're single. Your single life could be ending. Or if you are in a relationship, this sense of, when some people are in a relationship but still they feel alone, or when you are in a group of people but still you feel alone, right? Because you just don't relate to them. You're not associated with that kind of people. They don't resonate with your energy, with everything like that. And that's what I'm feeling here. You don't have to feel like that because there are people that care for you out there. There are people that want to help you. There are people there that they want to see you grow. There's something about people want to see you grow, but sometimes we can't do it alone. Okay? We need to ask for help. And so let's just clarify this reading. Okay, now for the Chariot here. 10 of Pentacles, you don't have to do it alone. There's a family. There's a family here. This is a beautiful family. Not alone. You don't like to be alone. You love family. You're Cancer. You love connection. You are the the most caring one, whether you are a mother or a father or an uncle or an aunt or a grandma, a grandpa, You are the most caring one. You're the family, right? You're the home where you feel home. That's home, right? There's home. There's a beautiful family. There's three generations there. Okay. So there's something here. It's coming to an end. That situation is coming to an end. I love this. I actually love this. Now, for the Nine of Pentacles, the strength. Yes, you went through a lot, but now you're wiser, right? You know when someone is right for you and when it's not. And maybe you've been thinking, why have I been alone for such a long time? You had to learn some stuff. You had to understand stuff about yourself and you have to mature in some way, shape, or form so that you become the wiser one. Okay? Now for the Ace of Cups here, Two of Wands. Leaving behind a past person. Leaving behind someone that hurt you. Leaving behind giving it all to someone and not taking anything from you. Leaving behind just being the giver and not the receiver. So you might need it to be alone to learn that. To learn that you are worthy, that you deserve, and not just about giving all of you to others. Okay? Now, when we come to what you are embracing here, strength, you're embracing your strength, your mindset, you're embracing you as a person, you're embracing you in your physical form. I see people loving their appearance, I see people taking care of themselves, and I see people here just deciding, I am going to do it because I want and I can. Okay? This is the card of Leo. Leo is about showing off. Okay? No matter what, they like to show off. Okay? And this is you showing off. This is you connecting with the most beautiful side of you. And when I'm talking about showing off, I'm not talking about you being an egocentric person. I'm talking about you being proud of who you are. Okay? Being proud of how you're wearing, what you're wearing, how you look, your skin, your hair, whatever it is. It's about you. It's not about others. Okay. It's a priority. It's not a luxury. Now, we do have the tower in reverse. Make sure that as you embrace your new life, okay, you don't fall into the trap when you find someone just forget everything that you learn about yourself. Okay? So pay attention to that because the tower in reverse normally would give me the sense of you're not learning your lesson. Okay? Now, Ace of Swords as well. Ace of Swords is about victory. Okay? This is about the truth coming out. It's about true connections, true communications coming your way. All right. But let's clarify and see what else comes up for you. Now, for the strength card, we have the King of Pentacles. Yes, this could be regarding your finances. You had to learn investment, you have to learn how to manage your money, manage your life. Maybe you started living on your own and now it's coming up. Okay, something like that could be coming up for you. All right, now for the tower in reverse we have the Hermit. Okay, embrace your solitude even when you are around people, even when you have someone in your life, even when you are surrounded by people that they really excite you and you know them. Remember always that your solitude is your comfort. Okay, you need to keep taking care of yourself, especially because you are Cancer and you take a lot of energy from others as well. So you need to every now and then go back into your solitude. Okay, you don't have to be ready for others just because they want. Okay, and then for the Ace of Swords, King of Swords. Yes, knowing your worth, knowing the truth, know what you're worth. Okay, know what you deserve. I'm hearing, know what you deserve. Okay, don't just take the first job because it's the first job. Don't just take one person because they say you're amazing. Feel it, okay? Go back into the feeling. This is your superpower. Feeling is not a burden, it's your superpower, okay? So remember to take that into account here, all right? So let's connect now with more messages from the Lenormand for you. Okay, so for the main team, we have the coffin here. So this is the end of a hard time. Okay, it's closed, it's done. Nine of Pentacles here. This is December. It's a month for rewards. This is a month for you to start fresh. Okay, whatever burdens you had in your life, they're coming to an end. Okay, you're being guided by the angels and archangels here. It's number 8. Okay, what you've been putting out there, now pay attention. What you put out there is coming back to you. Okay, so of course, if you've been putting a lot of greedy, pay attention, that we're going to come back to you. Been putting a lot of love, pay attention, that's going to come back to you. Okay, so we have to be responsible for what we are putting out there and to be conscious that that's going to come back to us. Okay, now for the message for what you're leaving behind here, for what you're leaving behind, your card again, the moon. You're leaving behind, and look at that, that's the 8 of Cups. Okay, it's about leaving behind something that doesn't serve you. We are talking about leaving behind burdens that have been quite heavy to you emotionally. We're very much strongly talking about emotional burdens that are going to leave. We could be talking about you being single for a very long time, like, I don't want to do with this anymore. So suddenly something shifts inside of you and you finally let go of this thought of, I don't deserve, something did something to me, I am not going to move forward. You're changing that. You're changing more into a deserving energy here. And that's absolutely beautiful for you, okay? Now, for what you're embracing, oh, what are we talking about? Excitement here and relationships and connections and commitments and new contracts and all of the beautiful stuff. Everything is coming up for you, okay? So make sure you are learning your lessons. You are moving towards uh, newer version of you, a version of you that is open to give and to receive, not just give or not just to receive, okay? Relationships are supposed to be balanced, right? Yin yang, day and night, sun and moon. You see, all opposites, right? So let's just get the Sacred Earth Oracle here. Let's get one final advice. Okay. Oh, there we go. Rediscovery. Look at the beautiful child there. Let's get a lovely book here. We open in that card. So this is important to you, Cancer. If you're feeling lost, confused, or are asking what life is all about, then it may be the perfect time to consult your original self, the one you keep hidden while you grow up, and supposedly wiser about it. The sweet, loving, innocent you is not lost. Deep down, you still are that person. The original you exists outside of time, safe and awaiting rediscovery. Caves are the keepers of humanity's earliest history. The caves still hold those stories. So, remember that deep down, even though sometimes life feels like it's falling down, everything is just too much, you're still the same person. So tap into your inner child. You see, there's a child and there's a child here. And there's a moon. You've been talking about the moon the whole time. So connect with yourself, connect with your inner child, okay? Connect with that version of you that wants to play. Connect with that version of you that wants to ask for help. Connect with that version of you that it still imagines and dreams about all the beautiful things that you can create. Okay, so tap into that energy because it's much needed in the world, that type of energy. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, have a beautiful December. Take care.